What up, though, world? Xavier Monroe back at it again. You already know what time it is. We covering that UM3, Ultimate Madness 3. This the recap. This my what I thought. I'm gonna tell you what my predictions were, in case you missed that. And I'm gonna tell you who won. And I'm gonna tell you what I think of the judges and the fan vote and all of that. We're gonna get straight into it. We're gonna do all of them in one. Normally I do them one by one, but it was only like 4 battles today, so we can knock them all out. First battle was KCJ versus Prep. Well, in my predictions, I had Prep. Had Prep winning. I just had Prep winning in 2-1, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But KCJ, man, she came out. I said something, I gotta take it back. You know what I'm saying? I said all of the women would be out in the first round. I said that, and KCJ ended up getting past Twerk, but we saw why that happened. But she got past Prep. So I can't take nothing away from her now. It's like, she is the gunner for the women. Like, she got a chance to win this whole thing at this point, but we get to that later. But I think, she got Prep pretty convincingly. He choked in the first round badly. Nasty choke, real nasty choke. And I feel like that kind of set the momentum. Like, she came out strong. Like, her first round was really, really, really good. She came out swinging in the first. So I feel like the momentum was already set from that very first round. I feel like, she was very consistent. She kind of went like this. Like, she didn't go way up, but she definitely was creeping up throughout the first. And first to second to third. I feel like his first, he was starting so low because he already choked. And then he came back with the second round. But see, I don't really like when males take the angle of I'ma fuck you and do this and do that. I'm not really a fan of that when you battling a female. At that point, it's not even really about battling. You just basically saying how you a fucker. It's more like something you will write for a song than an actual battle. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't feeling his second round. He choked in the first. Wasn't feeling his second. Already had KCJ before the third. And in my opinion, and this might just be me, I feel like Prep's third was a little short. Just a few bars short. So in my opinion, I had KCJ 3-0. That's just my opinion. Her third wasn't as strong as her first and second, in my opinion. But I think it still was strong enough to beat his third. It's just my opinion. She did win the votes, the judges, and the fan vote. So, and she won the fan vote by quite a big margin. So that was that one. The second battle was Cortez and Jackboy Maine. And when I tell you, this was a fire battle. I loved it. I was watching it and I'm kind of having trouble picking, as I was watching it, but I zoned in and I start like really, really, really using extreme meticulous thought and consideration when judging because the first round I was like, wow, they both was cooking. I don't even know. I did end up edging Cortez in the first. In this, my prediction was Cortez. And I had him in the first. I had Jackboy Maine in the second. And the third, I edged Cortez. Edged Cortez. But I can see somebody going with Jackboy Maine. It was really interesting. It wasn't necessarily, it was a style clash. It was a style clash. It wasn't necessarily a content clash, but it was definitely a style clash. And I feel like Jackboy, if you like that style, you'll go with Jackboy. It's no doubt about it. If you like what Cortez does better, you're gonna go with Cortez. No doubt about it. I prefer Cortez style overall, but I loved what Jackboy did. Closest battle of the night for me. In my prediction, I had Cortez. Cortez won the fan vote, and he won the judges. I think tonight the judges and the fans were equal across the board. Each battle, I think. But yeah, so Cortez won that one, but it was a very, very good battle. I actually want to watch that one again on the app when it dropped. Very, very good battle. Very close battle. But edgy, edge to Cortez. Third battle was Swamp. Nope. It wasn't that. That was the last battle. The next battle was Rumney versus Drugs. Now, y'all know I had Drugs going in it. I just felt like Rumney was getting a little stale. And to be honest, I might be the only person on Earth. But, well, I wasn't the only person on Earth because he got a few votes in the chat. But I had Drugs winning this battle. The judges gave it to Rumney. I think all of them gave Rumney pretty much every round, except one judge had ended up giving Drugs the second. But I think the other judges, if I'm not mistaken, I could be mistaken, but I remember them pretty clearly giving it to Rum all 3 rounds pretty much. And Rum is a puncher, man. It's hard to beat punchlines, especially in this tournament type format. It's very difficult to beat punches. But I think Drugs' content was strong. A lot of the judges were saying they felt like his angle was good, but it wasn't strong enough or potent enough. I feel like an angle like that, having more time to cook, it would have worked. He probably could have beat Rumney if they had a little bit more time. But since it was just shorter rounds, 2-minute rounds, Rumney wrote more than enough this time. He didn't have no short rounds. Each round he got cut off. So he obviously learned, like, let me write more so there will be no excuse as far as, well, he could have lost the third because it came up short, because that was his Serious Jones. The Serious Jones argument was he kind of came up short and he wasn't potent in his third. His third was strong. I had Drugs in the second and third. That's what I had. But it didn't matter what I had because Rumney won. I feel like Rumney's first was just out of there, and Drugs first took him a while to heat up. The second round from Drugs, I feel like was exactly what I've been saying and feeling about Rumney for a while. I feel like he spoke. He had a round about what the fans been saying for a while as far as him not really elevating, and he talked a lot about Rumney's shortcomings, like whenever he battles somebody top tier, he never really shows up, and how, everybody view him as like a one-trick pony, pretty much, punch, gun. I love the angle. I didn't think he needed any more time. I think he got it off, and I liked him the second. If nothing else, I could see somebody giving Rum the first and the third, but the second, I think Drugs owned it, man. He did very, very, very well. They said it wasn't strong enough. It was strong enough for me. And then the third, I edged Drugs because he continued with the angle, but he did it from a different perspective. I liked it, man, because he said exactly what I be talking about when it come to Rumney. But Rum's third was crazy. Punches was out of this world. I'm too busy, like, really focused on the battle to really write down notes and shit. You know what I'm saying? And my brain don't remember stuff that long. By the time I get to doing the recaps, I didn't forgot the bars. So, pardon me if y'all want me to attempt to write down bars. I would try, but I really like to enjoy the battle. And when I focus on trying to write down bars, I'm obviously missing bars from the rest of the round. So I don't like doing it. It's a lot of recappers that can do it. Maybe I'll get there one day when I become better at this. But right now, this is the best I can do. I'm giving it to y'all raw and how I feel out the gate. In the last battle, so Rum won that one, obviously. I had Drugs winning 2-1, but Rum won the fan vote and the judges, so it doesn't matter. He'll be going on to the next round. And last but not least, we had Geechee versus Swamp. Another very, very, very good battle. Very, very, very good battle. But, and it's just me, I personally had Geechee Gotti winning every round. Edged every single round. Barely winning, but he won. Every single round. I think it was a gentleman's 30, as they say. But I think it was the closest of gentleman 30s. Like, Like if it was like 9-2 to 9-3, 9-5 to 9-6, like if we was judging. Like 1 point, maybe 2 points per round that he won. But I did have him all three. Most of the judges, he won the fan vote. Geechee won the fan vote. I had Geechee winning this going into it, so my prediction was correct about that one battle. My prediction was only wrong in the drugs. No, and the prep. I'm sorry. I didn't have Casey beating prep, but she did. So I had 2 right and 2 wrong. And we'll talk about the next one in another blog. But ultimately, that's what I had. So we got Geechee Gotti going to the next round. We got Rumney going to the next round. We got KCJ going to the next round. And we got Cortez. And I'll talk about my predictions in another blog. But it was a great event, Ultimate Madness 3. Subscribe to the channel. Respect the handle. You know what I'm saying? Like the other niggas be saying. But yeah. Xavier Monroe everywhere. Twitter, Xavier_Monroe, Instagram. Subscribe to the channel. We're gonna talk some more battle rap in a minute. Peace.